Hello and welcome back. I hope you have completed the session from the previous video. The previous video was a very important one in which we have learned how to create or how to use move, copy, rotate, scale and mirror command. And based on the previous video, I have given you some practice diagrams which were these two diagrams. And I have asked you to create or use any set of options you want to use for this set of diagrams. Now, first I'll try to create this one. And I'll be using the modification tools which I have already explained, and then I'll be trying to create this one, and I'll explain you what exactly you have to do while reading a diagram if you are doing it for the very first time. I hope you have already completed at least some part of the diagram, so if you haven't, then you can look at this video and then try once again. Now coming to the first diagram, this one over here, I'll start with a line. So for line, the command is L enter. Okay, I'll start with a line. My ortho mode is on. F8 is what I have pressed earlier. So my ortho is on. So I'll create a line of length 24, then a line of length 12, then a line of length 16, then a line of length 12, then a line of length 24, then a line of length 30, then 18, then 12, then 8, then 28, then 9 and 20. Okay, so this is what I have completed so far. Now what I can do is, after completing this right side, I can mirror this on the other side. So for mirror, I'll go for MI enter mirror. It is asking me to select the object. This is what you've learned in the previous session. So selecting object means I can just simply go and select objects one by one, or I can create a window like this to select most of the object. Okay, I'm not selecting this line because it is already present here. I'm only selecting the object which I want to mirror. After selecting the object, I'll press enter. And as I have explained, the first point of the mirror line will be here in the center, and second point can be anywhere if ortho is on. If ortho is off, then you should have some point to click. Okay, now ortho is on and I'll click somewhere over here. Now, do you want to erase the source object? I'll say no, I don't want to erase my source object, and this is how mirror is going to work in this diagram. Finally, I can create a line connecting this point and this point so that I have the entire diagram ready. Okay, so this is how you can make the first diagram using mirror. It takes hardly half the time which you will spend by creating this diagram totally with line. Okay, now in this diagram we are again going to create some lines and we are going to complete the diagram. Now first very important things to notice while doing this kind of diagram is you should know exactly how you're going to start the diagram and exactly how you're going to finish it. For example, here the length of the line is 36. We can easily create this line. Here the length of the line is 3. We can also easily create this line. But when it comes to this line, okay, this particular line, this line length is not given. Now particularly the overall length is given, but the length of this individual line is not given. So how to get the length of this individual line? So it's very simple. I can start my calculator. Okay, I can see this value is 52. So I can say 52 minus this value is 36. So I can say 36. Okay, so remaining value is 16. Now what I can do is I can divide this value by 2. So I'll get 8 over here and 8 over here. So this is how I need to figure out the length of this line. So whatever dimensions I don't have, I need to figure those out. For example, the length of this line will be 8. Okay, and the length of this line is 12. The length of this line is 11. You can do the calculation by yourself to understand why 11 will come here. The length of this line is 21. You can again try to do the calculation by yourself and you will understand why exactly the length is 21. Similarly, this line length is 21. And this line horizontal distance is 7. Okay, I'll just show you that value, and even that can be calculated. And this is the purpose of giving this diagram, so that you can understand which all dimension we need to create the diagram compared to what is given. Okay, then again this line value is 8, this is 7. So now what I can do is I can try creating this diagram. First I'll start with line. I'll click somewhere here. I'll start with a line of length 8, then a line of length 3, then 36, then 3, then 8, then 12, then 11, then 21. Now I can say at the rate I want to go on the right by 7, comma I want to go up by 19. So this diagram can be like this particular line can be achieved by relative rectangular inputs. Now here I can go again with 21, then here on this side by 8, 7, and then this one by 28. Now once I complete this part, I can simply select this portion. Okay, I'll select particularly till here, this line, and I'll go for mirror. I'll specify this as a first point, this as a second point, and my mirror is done. Now for creating this inner part, I can create it somewhere over here. The overall length is 38 and the overall width is 20. So what I can do is I can create a line of 38 half is 19 by 20 half is 10. And then I can close it. So I can create a triangle like this. Then I can use mirror, MI enter. I can select this line, mirror it like this. Then I can select both the lines and mirror it like this. Then I can delete the center two lines. Okay, so mirror will help you a lot in terms of creating this kind of diagrams. Now once this part is ready, then I can use move command to move this object from this point to this point. This is not the final position of the object. Okay, so now I can again use move command and I can select the entire object again. This time I can move it down by 7 mm. Okay, I'm moving this down by 7 mm because here the distance is 14 and this is already 7. So I need to move this down by 7 mm. Okay, so this is how I've completed this diagram particularly. Okay, so I hope you got the idea about how these two diagrams will be created using the set of commands which we have learned earlier. Okay, so try doing this diagram again if you haven't completed this, and try to do it in a best possible way. Practicing the command set of commands which I have explained you earlier will be very important, because those commands are going to be very helpful in all your future drawings. Okay, so thank you everyone. Have a great day.